Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Do you know what my problem with Shakespeare is? It's Shakespeare. I have an understanding of his stories, but I have a lot of trouble understanding the language of it. Today on The Real Opinion, I'm going to take a look at Michael Fassbender's Macbeth. Did it do anything to relieve me of the stress that is understanding Shakespeare? Let's take a look.
After receiving a prophecy from a group of witches about becoming the King of Scotland, Macbeth goes down a dark path to obtain the crown. He begins to fall into madness as he will do anything to keep his newfound power. Macbeth is a pretty faithful adaptation of the original story, down to a lot of the language, and that was my only real problem with the movie. I had to read Macbeth in high school and had as many problems with the language now as I did then. That being said, I love the look and the acting in this film. Michael Fassbender portrays the madness Macbeth goes through to perfection. I won't say he carries the scenes because his supporting cast is great as well, but he does command the attention in the scenes he is in. I also enjoyed the way that inner monologuing was portrayed, as the actors did it within the scene and not with voiceovers. I enjoyed this movie, but still could not help getting lost in the language. Those that understand the language of Shakespeare will enjoy this more than those that don't. I wish I did, just so I could call this the great film that it is.
For moviegoers like me, here are a few films that I would recommend in the same genre as Macbeth.
First is Arn, the Knight Templar. This film is about the son of a high-ranking Swedish nobleman. He is educated in a monastery and sent to the Holy Land as a Knight Templar to do penance for a forbidden love. Next is Black Death. During the time of the first outbreak of the bubonic plague in England, a young monk and an aging knight are given the task of learning the truth about reports of people being brought back to life in a small village. Plus, it's Sean Bean doing what Sean Bean does best. No, not dying, but starring in an easily accessible swords and armor movie, because one does not simply understand Shakespeare. Lastly, if it's Fassbender you want, you can't go wrong with Centurion. A group of Roman soldiers fight for their lives behind enemy lines after their legion is decimated in a devastating attack. This is the first movie that I saw Fassbender lead. He is great in this, and he has only gotten better. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion.
Next time on The Real Opinion, I'll take a look at Ron Howard's In the Heart of the Sea, Spike Lee's Chirac, and Adam Sandler's The Ridiculous Six. Until next time, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion.